like how he's known as the guy with the Yeah. We're gonna go fly in the sky.
More real quick, if I could have your attention, this is a very special moment for one of our passengers named Tristan. He is actually taking his Southwest flight out to meet his bone marrow donor. If we can please take this opportunity to give him a big round of applause. All behalf of Southwest Airlines, I just want to say thank you so much for flying with us. We have a very special gift for you right here at the boat.
What does the airplane do? Yeah, it flies. Good job. Oh my gosh, of course. Ready? Thank you. Ready? We're gonna go on a big airplane. Yay! Yeah. Amazing. It was wavy before hours. Yeah, you've flown under that. Look at the difference. Thank you for everything. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye.
Oh, I see the plane. Oh. Hey guys.
Hello, Tristan.
Hi.
Hello, buddy. What do you think? Huh? Who's this?
Yeah.
Who's this? I am overwhelmed. It's not Flat Bob, it's Real Bob.
Yeah, he's met Flat Bob.
Not flat, but
He's like, hey, there you go. Exactly. It's like, exactly.
Look at that. You can see himself.
Yeah.
There. So there's the car is up there.
Where's your car?
With it. Yeah?
Funny, you used to flying in, bad flight experiences, and it's a good company, man.
Right at this spot in Midway Airport is when I got the phone call from Be the Match saying that I was a match for Tristan. And we started the pre-screening right here.
We flew to Chicago to meet our son's bone marrow donor. And it was the most exciting thing I have been looking forward to for a year and a half now. And it's everything I imagined and so much more. On the plane today, it hadn't hit quite yet until we got to the second leg. And as we were landing, I reached over out of the blue and I just grabbed Tim's hand and I just said, he's here, we're meeting him. Again, it's been something I've been waiting for since the moment we heard that a donor said yes.
For me on the plane today, it was something I never will ever experience. I don't think again would be meeting somebody that's going to be in your life, what that's going to be like, that they're going to be in your life for the rest of your life from that point forward, and you know that's going to be something that's just going to happen. It's it's almost like if you've been adopted, that you're meeting your your adopted parent, your birth parents, because oh my God, these people are going to be part of our lives for the rest of our natural lives, and an important part. So it's very a lot of nerves. So.
He's a part of Tristan, so he's always going to be a part of Tristan. Tristan has his blood type now. I mean, we are bonded together for life in a way that not many people can say they are.
It was absolute joy. It was just this this feeling of a beginning, something is beginning in your life for the first time, and I'd never experienced anything like it. And then I watched Ashley, and she's more emotional than me, and I think for her it was burst into tears and hugs.
I mean, you're walking down the terminal and
Yeah.
you know they're going to be there. You have a sneaking suspicion that they're going to be waiting for you. We knew they were going to pick us up. So I knew, and I was expecting and bracing, but then to walk through the doorway and see them there in the flesh, in person, was just, it took it to a whole new level, and it just became that much more real and surreal at the same time. It was just such a wild feeling. There they were.
All
there
of a
he
sudden,
is.
the family got bigger that moment.
Tristan is, for the most part,
Sweet.
a typical 2-year-old. He's my little buddy. He is an appendage. He's definitely a mama's boy, but he is so sweet, so gentle and mild-mannered and just loving, so sweet. But he's doing great, and he's such a good little boy and so sweet, and we couldn't be happier that now he gets to be the little boy that he wants to be and that he's supposed to be. He's able to play in the dirt now. We're able to go to playgrounds that have mulch in it. So that in itself to me is life-changing, because we had to keep him in such a bubble before the transplant, and I just kept thinking, this doesn't seem right. This isn't a normal baby. That we shouldn't have to go to the doctor every few weeks for some weird thing that's popping up. I would take him out in public and people would do the sad eyes and ask me what was wrong with him, and it was frustrating at that point because it had been 6 months of trying to figure out what was happening, and I knew there was something going on that just didn't make sense. And after seeing pretty much every specialist available in our hospital, rheumatology, dermatology, GI, allergy, immunology, infectious disease, cardiology, hematology. They did just an off-chance test to rule out what they thought was ruling out a really rare immunodeficiency disease, and it turns out he tested positive for it. It's chronic granulomatous disease, and he was diagnosed officially on Christmas Eve of 2016. Our 10 out of 10 match was Bob.
Bob was our guy. He was Tristan's perfect match. Watching Tristan meet Bob, for me, it was more than I could have imagined. It was perfect because Tristan immediately gravitated towards him. He wasn't shy. He seemed comfortable, and they immediately started playing.
Which is atypical.
And it was very unusual for Tristan. He takes a little while to warm up. So I couldn't have written a better script for their first meeting today, and I was blown away by it. Man.
I don't think Bob understands the gift that he gave and what it actually means to us, our family, everyone in our lives.
I think about it every day, all the time.
And then just a little over a year ago, right here in Midway Airport, got the call from Be The Match and said I was a match for a 1.5-year-old little boy. It's somewhat surreal because you can't imagine that out of everybody in the world, you're the only match. And that is very, it's very surreal. It's hard to put it into words how you feel. Well, it was a really warm feeling. It goes along with the surreal feeling because it's sort of like a dream, because you never really imagined that you were going to meet what is actually now my little brother, because he has my blood type, all my allergies. He has more of my blood going through him than even his old blood, so that's kind of a neat feeling. At 59, I have a 2.5-year-old little brother. Well, I'm thrilled for his family. I could not imagine what they were going through, not knowing if they were going to find a cure for his disease. Then finding out there's only one person that matched, and I'm sure it was just a relief for them. But you know, our part of it was just, after this year, a dream come true to finally meet my new little brother, and that was fantastic. Everybody should sign up. You don't know who is going to need you. I cannot imagine the sheer terror they had when they found out only one person could match. If we had more people on the registry, there could have been a chance for more people. And we had to worry about it when we found out I was the only one, because if I had a heart attack, if I was in a car accident, if I caught a flu, then Tristan wouldn't be with us today. And that by itself means we need more people on the registry. It is paying it forward. It is a feeling you can never match anywhere else. And it doesn't take that much time out of your life to do it. It is. And we are now bound together forever as a family. It's going to be a blended group. And it's just exciting. And it is definitely, once again, it's two families that have become one because of an illness, but because it extends beyond that. It extends across borders, extends everywhere.